Birchall goes across the ground. That's a good kick. Lewis nonchalantly looks for Osborne, who made it okay. That was a strong mark against quality opposition. Now he plays on, slips a hand pass away. Murphy through midfield. Is the kick okay? You bet. Roughhead's got it well within range.
Good signs by Hawthorn. They were able to move the ball forward on that occasion with a slow play. You know, they've prior to that this evening, they've looked most dangerous when they've run on the rebound and on the counter attack. But on that occasion, it was more measured. And we know how good Geelong are in that sort of defence. But good play and good skill, decision making by the Hawks.
Starting the night, 2 goals in 4 games against Geelong. He's got 2 for the evening. Margin 11 points.
I reckon the thing about that too is their bravery. They were rewarded for their bravery. Then they have continued to attack the corridor. They stayed in the central space of the ground as they went forward here. They opened it up. The first kick was a really adventurous kick. That hit its target. The second one was almost as adventurous. That hit its target. And the third kick here, all of a sudden, they got over that line of players and then they found themselves some space. That's what they have to continue to do. Osborne's had 5 already this quarter.
He's got Williams wide and he's got a couple short. He's going to go to the goal square. A lovely long kick to Brown. Your man, Tim.
Well, that was an exquisite kick then by Williams. He bypassed 2 other options. They were shorter options. This was a great bit of play here by Campbell Brown, but it was a perfectly weighted kick to the space that he led into.
Well, he's going to make a contest, Brown, every time, isn't he? And he's kicked 2. That's the bonus so far tonight. Same as Buddy and Roughhead.
Spot on there, Bruce. And we knew coming into the match that Franklin and Roughhead were going to be Hawthorn's main targets. As we see Sam Mitchell go low and draw that free kick from Brad Ottens. But Brown definitely has been the wild card. He's there to do a job defensively, to put pressure on, to draw the Geelong defence apart. But the 2 goals are a bonus, and we know that he can do this role very well.
Bounces off Ellis, got a hand pass to Kelly. Kelly with great vision. Corey wasn't aware, run down by Rioli.
Fantastic.
Well, how did that happen? Advantage was paid, I guess. Rioli got the kick after a hand pass from Tuck, and it bounces out of bounds, or it hits the behind post more correctly. We'll have a throw in. So the umpire paid advantage. Rioli didn't play on ahead of the mark. Watch this. Well, there you go.
He's a fierce competitor. Prismal's dinky little kick around to Mackie. And then Mackie, it's a centre-half forward, but he showed a lot of the ball. Blake was a stationary target. Murphy okay. Campbell, pressure. Saul had to break 1 or 2. Back to Guerra, back to Murphy. They're holding their nerve. Mitchell, the build-up begins. Ellis, now Rioli if it sits.
We've seen this a few times tonight.
1-on-1. Buddy's got it.
And you don't see that very often in AFL football, someone actually manhandling Matthew Scarlett like he did then.
And the ball, we're actually directly behind that. The ball was right in the middle. It wasn't advantage to either player. It was a genuine 50-50 contest. And Buddy was able to get front spot. And
the Collingwood was coming out in you then, Bucks.
There's a great shot of it.
I know a guy called Genuine.
And you know what? That started because of their daring on the back line, those quick handballs. Now Franklin, 2 goals, 3. Huge kick. Two goals, 4.
And I think his style leads to premature celebration, doesn't it? Crowd's up and suddenly Buddy misses. Stokes in the back pocket. Terrific game tonight. 10 points the difference. Selwood again. Outer side, Taylor. He's been handy. Helped on its way out there. Harley trying to go back to Selwood. It didn't come off. Sewell at close quarters to Bateman. Spins around, 70 metres out. Harley will need to go. Franklin. Well, probably that is the weakest aspect of his game, but not that time. Clean grab over the top. the famous number 23.
Well, poor old Tom Harley would have been just standing under this ball knowing that somebody was coming from somewhere. He got the jump on him. Really, in that situation, you have to go with Buddy.
Well, poor old Tom Harley always goes for the mark in that situation, as do most of the Geelong defenders. They don't stick the fist into it very often.
Another chance then. Another miss. It is remarkable how many shots he has at goal. Just comes with the territory. He knows that. They've got to sort this out. If they get this man on target, they probably win the premiership.
He's kicked 28 goals, 34 at the Melbourne Cricket Ground this year. You reckon he'll be back here in September? He's inspired here, but holding the footy.
Yeah, I reckon they're back to with him, though. They've told him not to think too much about it when he goes back to kick for goal, and that's exactly what he's doing.
So Ellis called to play on. Slow ball to Rioli. He's been good, Rioli. He hasn't had a whole lot of it, but when he does, something normally happens. Rough head. Guerra's on the right side for him. Can he deliver to Buddy? He's got him.
Well, this is theatre for you.
In the last couple of minutes, though, he has actually ran Matthew Scarlett all over the forward line. He just couldn't go with him then. This is a great shot of it.
And this is his 7th mark inside 50. And we know that he's been playing from home. And that's been the strategy of the Hawks to keep Scarlett down there. As I said, it would have only taken 3 or 4 kicks for Buddy to be doing his job, but he's got to kick straight.
Well.
Brilliant. Virtuoso.
Oh, dear.
You would pay big money just to come and see that moment in the game, wouldn't you?
Macca, I reckon he just do whatever comes natural to you, and that's exactly what he's done. He's tried it the other way. He's gone back quickly when he's had shots at goal. That hasn't worked for him. He's just decided, OK, I'm going to lay one across my boot. I'm going to kick a boomerang and see whether or not I have more luck with that.
Somebody said, what did Buddy play like? You'd show the last 3 minutes, wouldn't you? Can you hear me, Rick? They're roaring.
The crowd are going mad down here. I'm not sure because of the game or because Michael Osman is back out on the boundary. He went off the ground in absolute agony. He's now doing some warm-ups around the ground. So
Clock stops at 31 seconds. It's rolling now. Otten's clean possession. Gave it away, Sewell. Bateman. Chance for Hawthorn to take it end-to-end. It's 2-on-1 on the outer side. And the run prevails. Rioli.
Very good.
And now 50. Well, he looked down the ground, the man with the ball, and probably knew something could happen with this young player. He feels like Commissioner Gordon summoning Batman.
Well, he knew if the ball hit the ground, he was dead because he was 2 against 1. So he
don't let it hit the ground.
Hit the ball. Beautiful.
Ladson inside the forward 50. Siren saves the Cats. They're on the ropes. The defending champs doing the rope-a-dope at 3/4 time. Geelong lead it by 4. Hawthorn are coming. This is Friday Night Football. It's 2-on-1 on the outer side. And the run prevails. Rioli.
Very good.
And now 50. Well, he looked down the ground, the man with the ball, and probably knew something could happen